I think I'm back. Yeah, it died though. Okay, that's really obnoxious. Anyway, yeah, stream crashed. We're back though. Honestly, what would it be if would it be an Emerald Mike stream if the stream didn't crash? Let's be real. We back. We so back. Anyway, so we went to there, as you guys can see. It's really cool. This is one side. This is the Capitol building from how high up you are. Like, this mogs every other building in the city. It's kind of crazy. And then that's just some random graffiti. Then bridges. Some more architecture stuff. I really like this building. It was like a really fancy restaurant in there, but it very clearly was built a long time ago with all of the columns and stuff, like very old architecture. It was pretty cool. And then the reason why we went there, and the reason why my dad wanted to go to St. Louis in the first place, was because he has been following the UFL. If you know The Rock, perchance, famous from movies like Jumanji, him and his ex-wife started a football league called the XFL. There was another spring football league called the USFL. They were both kind of competing for viewership during the spring football season. And so instead of trying to compete with each other, this year in 2025, they combined, and basically they got rid of the what they considered to be the worst 4 teams from each thing. Welcome back, Midnight. Sounds like you were cheating on me, shaking my head. Absolutely. I was. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, Yogurt? And basically the top 4 teams from each conference then became the UFL, the United Football League, and one of the teams is a DC team, Washington DC, and my family still lives in Maryland, and so my dad has season tickets to the Washington DC Defenders. And you're talking about soccer? No, we're talking about American spring football. You know The Rock? The Rock's League. The guy in Jumanji. Anyway, we went there. My dad wanted to go to the he wanted to go to the championship game because the Defenders, who he's been watching and following all season, beat the St. Louis Battlehawks to win the XFL championship and go and face the Michigan Panthers. And so we went and football meet and greet. Oh yeah. And it's such a small, it's not the NFL, basically. So I was able to take my camera into the stadium without really much of a fuss at all, which was pretty cool. So before the game, we go and there's like this fan thing like this. Like, they have got like tent set up. They have like a little football throwing thing. My sister got face paint for the Defenders. Over here, they had the XFL Championship Trophy, and over here they had the USFL Championship Trophy. Did I switch the thing? No, I didn't. Whoops, you guys couldn't see shit. There was this little meet and greet thing, Defenders. So they had the Defenders and the Panthers. They each had the championship trophy there. People were there just kind of hanging out. That's the parking garage that we parked in. It was very scary. But like, they had like a DJ. There's like this, in this area here, in this area, they kind of, whoops, they had a thing for throwing footballs. This is like the crowd entering. Also, peak Hulk Hogan. There was a Hulk Hogan impersonator there. I don't know why. It was kind of funny. There was just a Hulk Hogan impersonator. Hello. But because I was able to basically take my camera in without any repercussions or any issues at all, I got some really interesting shots of the football game, which was honestly a lot of fun. Let me go. Now we're just going to go back through all of this that you guys just saw. I kind of went through and deleted all of like the crazy blurry ones, but I haven't like filtered this. There's still like a ton. Like, I was too far away to actually get like a good shot of the field. I mean, I could get a good shot of the field, but I do not have the equipment required for like sports photography. So a lot of the stuff that I tried to shoot at like the point of action was blurry, obviously. But here's a point of catch. The kicking ones were kind of cool. It's the guy punting. The guys in the gold and white are the Michigan Panthers, and the guys in the white and red are the Defenders. But it was pretty sick. There was not a whole lot of people, so it was kind of, like I said, I was able to just take my camera in. One of the other crazy things that I kind of skipped over that I forgot to mention, when we were at that like gathering of like, it was like a fan celebration. Really amazing shots. Thanks. They're all right. There's some of them that we haven't gotten to yet that are really cool. But we got there like really early just because we were wandering around St. Louis, and we were like, well, we might as well go now because these festivities start at 3. It's 3:45. Let's just go. The doors were supposed to open at 5, but then they didn't open till like 5:45. It didn't matter. The game didn't start till like 8, but or 7 East Central Time. So we were like one of the first families, or really like some of the first people who were at this like fan celebration thing. And like frame 1, I take like 2 photos. We walk up to like, we go and we take a picture with the Defenders mascot, and immediately like a marketing lady comes up to us and is like, hey, can you guys come over here real quick? And we're like, oh, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to the car, and I'm gonna have to put my camera in the car because they don't want me to have the camera. It's like, ugh, okay, that's gonna be a long walk. And I was already walking all day, and my hip was not doing amazing. I was like, oh boy, okay. But no, she actually pulled us aside and was like, hey, are you guys a family? And my dad was like, yeah. Yes, we are. And they're like, do you want to be the family of the game? We were like, sure. So, basically, that's so cool. Yeah, so we got to, basically, they were like, do you want to be the family of the game? We go down there, and it's like, the first time out, they take us down, and we get to stand on the side